Steve Fisher gave a quote over the weekend about Aaron. Said thought he was the best player on the floor. Did you agree with that assessment?
Well, he's awfully good. He played awfully well at both ends, and he gives us a lot. I was very encouraged coming out of that scrimmage because I know how good San Diego State is. I have an awful lot of respect for that coaching staff, and they really hang their hat defensively. They're a very, very good defensive team, and for us to score the way we scored and to do that with Tony playing not even a half and Bryce playing a minute and a half, that's encouraging because we had guys step up, and Aaron was one of those guys that stepped up, and he did it at both ends, and that's what's encouraging. He's got a very good motor that's contagious, and he makes everybody else kind of, as we've talked about, Isaac and Bryce and he in the backcourt, I think is an awfully good backcourt, and we're having fun seeing how all that meshes together, and then how we play with those guys. Sometimes it's Jonah and Alex in a big, sometimes it's big, sometimes it's Jonah and Alex with a big. So we got some versatility of how we play those three guards with other people.
What have you seen from Monmouth kind of on film?
Well, it's hard, and that's the scary part about openers. The players will be excited on both ends, both Monmouth and UCLA, and the coaches will be nervous wrecks because it's hard to prepare the way you normally prepare because you normally have a stack of games that you've got a pretty good idea of whose identity is what, and we don't know our identity yet. People are asking, what's your identity? Yeah, you have no idea. We haven't played any games. So that's what makes openers a lot of fun, exciting, but also from a coaching standpoint, there's a lot of anxiousness too because you just don't know. I do like how our team is coming together. I think we're going to be pretty healthy. If we get 3 good days here, hopefully we'll be healthy. But Coach Rice, I've known him a long time, a North Carolina guy, and have a lot of respect for him. They play very fast. They want to play extremely up-tempo, which we like up-tempo play. And I think you're going to have the dynamic of a couple different styles in that, we can play big, and they like playing smaller than that. So with a 4-guard lineup. So it'll be interesting to see the dynamics of that. I think that's probably going to be a key to the game of kind of who wins out the style game.
Gigi being out, is Alex going to be the guy that kind of gets the most minutes in his stead, or do you just use a different type of lineup?
Yeah, well, with the scrimmage and our exhibition game, Alex is he's been getting around 20, maybe a little bit more minutes than that, and whether that sustains that, we got to wait. The performance will dictate that, but obviously with Gigi out, Alex is getting an unbelievable opportunity, and he's making the most of it. He's had an outstanding 5 weeks of practice. The scrimmage he was very good in, and he was very good in our exhibition game. So he warrants playing, and how much, we'll just have to see how the game goes and the flow goes and what he does. But right now, for a freshman 5 weeks into his career, we're very excited about what we're seeing out of him.
Did you recruit him with the idea in mind that he would be able to contribute right away, or is he kind of more?
Well, you always recruit that way. You never know if that's going to be the case. But, we wanted a big with size, and kind of like talked to Coach Savage about, we needed to have, in Gigi, we had the righty, and with Alex, we get the lefty. So we can throw a righty at you, and then we can pick and pop and throw the lefty at you. So he just gives us some versatility in that forward position because both he and Gigi really have a good understanding of how to play. They're great passers. They got a great skill set, and they can stretch the floor and shoot the three. And Alex is starting to get more and more comfortable with that. I like his toughness. He rebounds, he defends. We're just seeing a lot of good things for somebody that's just 5 weeks into his career.
Prince's guy that we didn't get to see in the exhibition game.
Right.
What did he show you in the scrimmage?
Well, it was good that he got back for that because the other guys got the nerves and all that out in the exhibition game. I think Prince was able to do that in this game, and we were able to get him some minutes in the scrimmage, and then we played some extras after that, just a half-court execution stuff, and he started to settle down a little bit. But he gives us an athletic guard that really runs the floor well, and he's missed a lot of time, so he's playing catch-up right now, and he's very skilled. He's a guard that can come off our bench and score. He's just got to get back in rhythm now because not only did he miss the exhibition game, he's probably missed, I'd say 7 to 9, 10 practices along the way. So he's just behind that way, but he'll catch up.
With his athleticism, do you see Prince being potentially like Norman in the future on defense?
People have compared that. I was at New Mexico at the time, and we recruited Norman for a while, and I've known all about Norman, but trying to remember kind of what Norman looked like when he was here. A lot of people around here have said that, but I don't know that for sure. Prince is probably, athletically very similar. I think Norman a little bit more powerful maybe, but I think Prince will gain that because he's got good weight on him already. He's 190 plus as a freshman guard, so he's explosive that way. He's a scorer. He's a pretty good shooter right now, so I think all those things are just going to get enhanced. Like a lot of young players at the defensive end, you've got to grow the most when you come from high school to college, and as that growth continues with him, he's going to really fall into a really good guard.
All right, thanks, guys.
Is that it? All right. Be kind to the little fellow over here.